Nikki and welcome back to my channel to be discussing our workout routine. If you're new here, I'm on a journey to lose 150 pounds and I'm currently a third of the way through that goal. If you don't know, I had VSG on February 3rd, 2021, so I'm currently about 7 weeks out from that. And when I say what I've lost weight from, my heaviest weight of 316.8 was January 1st, 2021. So the first of this year, all of my weight loss has been this year. Half of my weight loss was before I had surgery. So that is where we currently are. So I figured I would go over what my current workout routine is. I have been doing this for about 2 weeks now, so I wanted to give it a little bit of time to make sure it, stuck before I shared it with you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's @losinglawyer, but I've been talking about how I am training for a sprint triathlon on June 20th. So I'm about 13 weeks out now from the triathlon. And if you don't know, my sprint triathlon is a 400-yard swim in a pool, a 10-mile bike, and a 5K run, which is 3.11 miles. So that is what my training right now will be focused around. Obviously, after the triathlon, my goals are probably going to shift a little bit. I want to get more into strength training, but that'll be the next goal, and I'm sure I'll put out a video on that when I get there. So obviously, since the three main parts of triathlon training are swimming, biking, and running, that's what my workouts are currently consisting of. So I do not have like a trainer or a legit plan, and I'm definitely not qualified to like make one, so don't trust me for any of that. I'm just here to kind of show you or tell you what I'm planning on doing, and then I do want to document this journey and kind of my like fitness progress, because it's only so fun to track a scale or even measurements, but I really enjoy tracking progress wearing clothes and my fitness level. When I had surgery and started my weight loss journey, my goal was never to just lose as much weight as possible, as quick as possible. Obviously, I do have a good amount of weight to still lose. However, for me, my goals just include getting as healthy as possible, and for me, that includes a lot of fitness goals. My sprint triathlon just happens to be the first one up. So I am currently running 3 times per week. I am doing the Couch to 5K app. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's not new. I've actually done it a few times over the last like 10 years. However, if you don't run for a little while, obviously you lose all of that progress. And I feel like with me specifically, if I don't run for like 2 weeks, it's like I've never run before. My body's like, no, we're walking. So I am currently on week 2, day 3, actually. So I've already done all of week 1 and the first 2 days of week 3. If you haven't heard of the app and if you haven't tried it out, it is pretty much an interval style workouts in order to try to increase the time you can run for without walking. So I have found it so helpful, and I have been able to do an entire 5K without like walking after completing this program. So I am really looking forward to that. Obviously, like, speed isn't my primary goal for running or even my triathlon at all. I just want to finish my triathlon without like feeling dead. I want to feel good at the end of it. I want to feel like I gave it my all. I had a good time. I want to have fun during this. Like, I want fitness to be fun. I feel like years prior, working out just was miserable to me. Like, if I just go to the gym and I'm on the elliptical for an hour, I'm miserable. That is not fun to me. So I like having a goal to work towards. Then I know kind of why I'm doing this workout, you know what I mean? And if triathlon training and doing these workouts doesn't sound interesting to you at all, don't do it. If you only like swimming, swim for every workout. You don't need to do anything else. If you only like running, just run. If you only like dancing, find up some Zumba classes. Check out the Fitness Marshall on YouTube. Like, he has the best dance classes ever. I do love those. But just, I mean, they don't lie when they say like find something you enjoy and you'll actually do it. If you hate what you're doing, you're not gonna keep doing it, as all of my previous attempts to lose weight in the past have shown. So yeah, that was a little side tangent. Sorry about that. If you're not new here, that probably is very unsurprising to you. But yeah, so that is my running program right now that I'm doing. I will obviously finish the Couch to 5K app prior to the start of my triathlon. So again, the triathlon is 13 weeks out right now, and the entire Couch to 5K app is about 8 weeks, I believe. And again, I'm almost done my second week, so I have about 6 weeks left. So that will lead 7 weeks after that, if I know how to do math. So I think I will start the 5K to 10K app after I'm done the 5K app, even though the sprint triathlon is just a 5K. Obviously, just building up your stamina and how much you're able to run will help the actual sprint triathlon. Not to mention, during the sprint triathlon, I have to go from bike straight into a run, which is very different than just going straight into a run. And I do plan to incorporate brick runs later on in my training, but I'll do an updated video probably halfway through my triathlon training. This is just what it currently is, 13 weeks out. So now that I've covered the run portion of my current workout program, I also am trying to bike 1 to 2 times per week. So I don't actually have a real bike. You're probably wondering, how the F do you plan to do a triathlon without a bike? So there is a Race Pace bicycle company right near my house. So I will be renting one, I think, for my triathlon, and I will rent one more than a few times in the weeks leading up to my actual triathlon. But again, I think that's more gonna happen in the second half of my training for this, so that'll probably be mentioned in the second video. But for right now, I'm just using my NordicTrack bike. I have the S22i, I believe. I've had it for about a year now. Honestly, the amount of times I've used it this year, like the 3 months of 2021, is probably double what I used it all of 2020. Which is terrible, but you know, we're making improvements, okay? So that is what I'm doing for the bike. Sometimes I will just do manual and pump up the resistance a few and the incline a few and just ride for a half hour. That's usually as long as I last. Right now it's about 5 to 5.5 miles. I'm working on building up my stamina to 10 miles. I hope to, in the next couple weeks, so like probably the first half of my training program, get up to 10 miles comfortably. And then in the second half, I'll work on actually doing it in a real bike and maybe trying to pick up my speed a little. Honestly, it's probably just gonna be trying to not die on a real bike. That is gonna be my goal for the second half right now, just building up my stamina on the bike to get up to 10 miles, because if we're being honest, the bike is my least favorite. The third part of my training program right now is swimming. So I love swimming. I'm lucky enough that my gym has a lap pool like associated with it, indoor. So that is nice. However, in the summer, we do have access to an outdoor pool too. And I think that will just be amazing, counting down the days until that happens. However, in the meantime, I do swim in an indoor pool. I tend to go 2 times per week. One time is usually a more serious swim, I go with my cousin Wednesday mornings at 6 a.m. and we could do about 45 to 50 minutes. And sometimes I will also go Friday evening, since I'm not like drinking or going out to eat anymore. I tend to go to the pool with my sister and my aunt. But this one we kind of play around a lot more. I just got the like kickboard and the thing that goes in between your legs while you're swimming. Different training things for swimming. Obviously I'm very new here and like don't know what I'm doing, if you haven't caught on to that by now. But I think it'd be kind of fun to practice with those and try to like get better at swimming on those Fridays. But then we also just kind of like talk and do flips and handstands in the pool. So the Friday one is less of an intense workout. It's more of like an active rest day where I play around in a pool. So that is my current fitness schedule, workout routine, what have you. If you are interested in seeing how this goes for me and seeing how much progress I'm able to make towards these goals, please subscribe, follow me along, give this video a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Comment below a fitness goal for 2021 because I'm curious. Are you also doing a triathlon? And if you're plus size, let me know if you're scared too, because we will be discussing the triathlon suits later, and I'm nervous.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what.